In spite of media stereotypes, there is no quintessential student with disabilities. Every impairment is different. Some are physical or psychological, and still others have learning and cognitive disabilities. And most disabilities are invisible to the average person. Regardless, all are as unique to each individual as their personalities and hopes and dreams. Amarillo College currently serves about 450 students with an array of disabilities, each one facing the challenge of attending college with impairment of some kind.
You know, I was shot in '06. I wasn't always in a wheelchair. You know, I worked at Owens Corning for 18 years, and in '06 found myself shot and forced to retire, and that's when the part came in. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? You know, so.
I'm deaf. I was deaf all my life.
Well, I have Asperger's. I have to study, when it comes to a test, I have to study 6 to 8 hours than normal kids do. And sometimes it could be frustrating studying for that long, but it's worth it though.
For the better words, I have dyslexia. And what it is that I see everything straight, but it comes into my mind, and then whenever I put it out, it's backwards or switched around, and I have to take extra time to make sure that it's straight and it is legible for the person that's going to read it.
I've got aphasia, and that was as a result of a stroke that I had about 5 years ago. I find it very hard to speak first. I have I taught for a while, and I don't think I could do that because I would have to be in front of a class.
Was diagnosed as dyslexic when I was in elementary school and went through the dyslexic program through my school, then up until 5th grade, and then also was diagnosed with a math disability.
Scholarships are critical for many students. Through your continued support, the college has awarded more than $250,000 to AC students with disabilities since 2002. When you graciously support our students with disabilities, you are helping remove barriers to their success. Here is living proof.
If I got a scholarship, it would help me to support my children while I was in school, because with my learning disabilities, it takes longer for me to study and it takes longer for me to get my work done. And I have to choose between work or schoolwork.
Disability Services itself, really awesome. Why? Because they have amazing skills, amazing interpreters. They can speak my language. My language is not matching exactly anywhere here, but I have an interpreter who can voice for my exact signing, my eye movements, my tone, everything. We all match perfectly. It makes my education really brilliant. So in all the classes, I'm making A's in. So I'm really happy with the Disability Services here and what they have to offer.
You know, when it gets hard, what keeps me going is, you know, getting the help I need from just not only my teacher, but through the testing center and the math tutoring center. People are very willing to help, and also through the disability services at Amarillo College. I've had lots of willing people to come to me, and me just to be able to go to them very freely and get assistance.
I love AC. It's a great school. The teachers here have helped me so much, even when I panic.
You know, I'm too young to give up and quit and not do anything. And like I said, the foundation of disability services here have made it possible for me to seek employment and education that I can do from the chair with my disabilities, being paraplegic. So.
The thing that gets me going is my support system, the teachers, my counselors here, my church. I have a really good spiritual guide that talk to her all the time, and my family.
By supporting the mission of Disability Services, you help individuals overcome obstacles that can inspire an entire community. And here is the living proof.
I wanted to be able to go to work and not feel nervous about writing a letter to another person's, or if there was an incident happen, I had to write that letter, and I wanted to be able to do that on my own and use my own words and my own thoughts without having to get somebody else to do it for me.
I feel that going to college here has opened up a myriad of possibilities that I don't think were available, or maybe I didn't see it.
I'm not sure where I would see myself in 10 years. I would really like to be financially stable and able to support myself in a good, positive way. I'd like to see myself in my own home. I'd like to see myself also enjoying the job I'm doing.
I'm now a PTK member. That's Phi Theta Kappa. It's a National Honor Society organization, and I'm a member, and I'm really excited. That's living proof that disability services here helps me get what I, to be successful. That's awesome. That's, just a great decision that I came here to go to college here, and it helps me.
Step outside the box and have faith, because you can do anything if you set your mind to it.